Good morning, Taurus. This is David with Tarot and Astrology for All, bringing you your full moon reading and the energy that's going to be encompassing the next 2 weeks following this full moon tomorrow evening. Now, one of the things that I've been drawn to is while I shuffle these cards before I do each reading, I'm alerted to various different cards, and in this sense, with the tarantula, I feel like you are going to be reaching a crossroads here. With this card, it over intellectualizes things, but in reality, it just needs to feel. And with the energy of the tarantula at play, I feel like this journey or this crossroads that you're at, it's going to be putting you on a new journey because at the bottom of these two decks, you guys had the journeyman and the fool. And I do believe that Pisces, if I'm not mistaken, had this combination right here too, but in their spread and not like just showing up at the bottom of the decks. So with that, I have a feeling that you guys will be on a journey. All right, so to begin with my usual spiel, I am David with Tarot and Astrology for All. I am a tarot reader, but I also read intuitively. I have the animal spirit cards, and I also have the Brian Froud fairies. Sorry if I butchered your name, Brian. But with these intuitive readings, I focus on the energy that's at play, and I also focus on messages that come in. So as they resonate with you, take them. If they don't, chuck them. That's totally up to you. But now we will go ahead and cut this deck to see what the universe has in store for you, not just for this full moon, but for the 2 weeks following thereafter. Do keep in mind that this energy is guided by the full moon in Aries, and this is going to be one of those full moons that has the ability to manifest huge transformations, and that's what everybody's going through right now. Okay, so you guys have the starfish, which appeared in the reverse. Now, the starfish is usually about a superficial sense of beauty, and it's a very very alluring and beautiful type of energy. However, with it in the reverse, it doesn't make it any less beautiful, right? But I do feel like you guys, to whatever degree, are going deeper than that. You guys are looking at just you guys aren't just looking at the physical beauty. You guys aren't just looking at what's there. You guys are looking beyond what's there. And that's actually a very very good mindset to encompass because right now at this crossroads, it's very necessary for you to see the beauty in everything. And that beauty, it's all based on your perspective and it's all based on how you view everything around you. Oh, well, I don't ever do this, but I guess I drew two cards. Um, hmm. Okay. This is how they want to be grouped. And I just hit this red stone right here, which is a red jasper. Oh, look at that. And you guys have the tarantula at the bottom still. Awesome. So, with this red jasper, very, very beautiful stone, go ahead and mention in the comments below if you guys want this. I will go ahead and start working on a website so that I can have these stones for you guys available in the shop. But with the red jasper, it's a strong protection gemstone. It helps to balance the emotional energy in the body. Since we are dealing with all three cards being water, that is not a surprise to me. You know, all these cards have the alchemical symbol for water. So this is a crossroads dealing with emotions. With the red jasper being hit, and with the oyster, I feel that to whatever extent you guys are feeling like you need protection, this could be emotional protection, and anybody who tries to ruin that emotional connection, or I mean emotional stability, this deep sense of emotional beauty, gets bit. The easiest way to put it. But with the oyster, you know, when you deal with oyster energy, it's talking about um, let me see. It's talking about being patient and the hiding of inner treasures. So I feel like you're hiding, this beauty that you have within you, and you're possibly afraid of what other people can say to disrupt that beauty. But I do feel that right now you're at that crossroads. I mean, you have the ability to either express yourself with directness, reveal the true nature of whatever it is that you desire, and this will allow the energy of the oyster to come out. Because when it comes to the oyster, it's reluctant, and it clams up. There might be some type of emotional something that you know causes some kind of trigger, and this trigger is what you don't open up to anybody. And let's face it, Taurus. Out of all our signs, you guys are the least likely to open up to other people emotionally, because when it comes to Taurus, it's all about your self worth and what it is that increases that self worth while pushing away what doesn't. So, when you're working with this, the world is waiting to see what it is that you have to offer it. And what you have to offer is a very, very deep and profound sense of beauty. You guys have Uranus going through your sign right now, so the ability for you guys to express yourselves, it's going to be very, very unique, and it's going to be very, very individual to you. But don't let that stop you. The energy of the shark should be what's guiding you in this sense. And when we deal with the energy of the shark, it's a very, very direct energy. Um, the shark, it goes after what it wants, and it's honest with itself. That's what it is. So I feel like some of you, Taurus, have begun to express your skills, your talents, your abilities, your emotions. Some of you guys are still closed off, though, and it's this necessity to open up that will allow you to be able to heal the emotional energy in the body, and will also bring you into a balance. And more importantly, while you're at this crossroads, it'll allow you to make the right decision so that you can move forward into a new cycle, more based on faith and trust in the universe, and not so much, trying to calculate and trying to, put everything into some type of schedule or expectation. Like, oh, I expect this to happen, I expect that to happen, or this to happen. Because we're going to be unhappy when none of those things are met, anyways. But, you know, this shark energy is intriguing, to say the least. Um, it's a very, very fast moving energy. And I do feel like you guys are going to be moving very, very fast, in that sense that you guys are going to be revealing whatever it is that you guys have been manifesting within you this whole time. So, without further ado, we will continue with the fairies. And I don't know why I'm singing, guys, but I guess I must be really, really happy right now. I just got three readings knocked out. I'm doing this fourth one here. All readings have been under 25 minutes. Most of them have been between 20 and 22 minutes, which is actually a very, very big change that I've been making so far. And I've just been trusting my intuition mostly, and it seems to be true. So, oh, he the fiery sword. So there's definitely the necessary need to cut something out, and I do feel like it's a necessary need to cut out the fact that you're letting things control you, Taurus. You're letting things control you to the point where it's not letting you express yourself. There's a very, very sharp. How would I say? Let me read the description real quick, just so I can tell you guys. It's a very, very sneaky and destructive type of energy, and of course, using this sword in a sneaky and destructive way is not going to help you. It's just going to harm you more and more in the future. But with He of the Fiery Sword, this is kind of like protection from the universe, telling you, express yourself. It's okay. I got your back. I believe I told Virgo that if you build something, you start something, you start a new project, you start a new creative endeavor, that the universe is going to help you not just shine, but it's also going to help you to see the beauty in everything. And once you see the beauty in everything, you're going to be expressing yourself because your value comes from within, not from without. And that beauty is just going to fill you up, and you're going to be able to express that beauty too. All right. Ooh. Oh, what's going on, Taurus? You got my cards going crazy over here. All right. Moving on. Wow. So you guys aren't the only ones that are receiving the Master Maker. I do believe that two or three of the signs that I did before, I did two water signs and one earth sign so far, aside from you guys. And um, I see Virgo had the Master Maker, and I do believe Pisces had the Master Maker come out in their read. But look at this. You guys got the Singer of Initiation. You guys are being initiated into a new cycle. This new cycle requires you to drop the old bullshit from the past. It requires you to travel with the light bag. No expectations, trusting that the universe is going to provide what you need, and that's it. There's no necessary need to carry your 4 or 5 luggage bags. Women, don't don't be offended, but women tend to take that emotional baggage into their next relationship. And let's face it, um, not just women, but Tauran females. I'm pretty sure that you guys tend to hold grudges. It's time to let those grudges go. For you males, male Taurans, don't think that you're off the hook. You guys hold on to grudges too. And it's necessary to release these grudges, release these expectations, release these imprints that we have from the past, because it's not up to you to decide whether something is possible or not. That's up to nature to decide. And it's not for you to decide whether something is good or bad, because there is no good or bad. You just have joyous people and miserable people. Just like I told Virgo. Which one are you? If you find out which one you are, then you find out what kind of environment you're creating. And then you come to a certain initiation of your spiritual energy, your chakras. And that's when you start to realize, oh, wow, I've been creating this life for myself this whole time without even knowing it. And that gives you the ability to change and move forward with a more direct viewpoint, a more direct vision, a more direct goal. The Singer of Intuition. You guys are not dumb to this. You guys have been feeling this for a while. You guys have been feeling this energy. You guys have been receiving these messages from Source. And, you know, all of this energy here is it's definitely very, very creative. It's very emotional energy. Very, very passionate energy, guys. You guys have Uranus in your sign. And, in respect to Taurus and Scorpio, respectively, um, Taurus has the ability to cause profound inner changes in people. They offer advice that allows people to see certain things, certain aspects of themselves. And I do realize that with this planet in opposition to Mars and Venus, there is an inability to see the beauty in life right now. But that's all based on your perspective. As David Chalmers said, everything that we experience is filtered through the mind. But I do believe that he was wanting to say that it's filtered through the soul first, and then the mind, then the emotional body, and then the physical body. And there's going to be a necessary need to draw in this individuality and this beauty together, because this is what's going to create this deep and profound change in you, and it's going to allow you to express yourself much in a way that any person with a confident sense of uh, trust in themselves will do. The guardian at the gate. You guys are basically. Oh, So there is some creative energy to this with Tom, the poet, at the bottom. But look at this. If you guys take a look at this gate, this energy, it's all bottlenecked right here. I feel you guys are right at that gate. Some of you guys have already passed. Some of you guys have already passed through. You guys are feeling this profound beauty, this sense of passion, this energy. I do feel that some of you haven't, though, and only because I ended up knocking the stone over. This is a stone that I found outside. I just cleaned it up and put it right here. And for whatever reason, it's been resonating very, very well with me. So, like I said, you guys are going through this transformation. Some of you guys, it might be necessary to write about these experiences. Create a daily journal, create a poem, some kind of song, a sonnet, a haiku, whatever it is that you guys want to do. Because this energy has the ability to create something profound, something unique, and something that's only your story. This is your story, Taurus. And your story has the ability to cause profound changes in other people too. Has the ability to open up other people that have similar experiences to you. And like I was mentioning, you guys are good at giving advice. So why not write it down? I feel like some of you guys may be thinking about creating a book. And if you guys are thinking about creating a book, go ahead and do so. What's keeping you from creating that book other than you? Alright, so with that, I am going to draw the Rider-Waite Tarot to clarify on this energy and to see what exactly we're dealing with. Do keep in mind, guys, that this guarding at the gate energy is ruled by 3. And so with 3, it's about creativity, it's about growth, it's about expansion. You guys are going to be reaching a state of expansion during this full moon, but only once you've passed through the gate. If you don't pass through the gate, you'll be stuck at the bottom, you'll be stuck in the same situations that you're in, and you won't be able to move forward. Yeah, 3. Definitely something going on with creativity. Definitely something going on with your ability to plan. But you guys have already put stuff out. You guys have already started the process of making change, of creating change, of cutting things out that no longer suit you. The 3 of Wands is not just about planning, but it's also about taking action. And I do feel some of you guys have taken action already, and now you guys are waiting to see what the universe brings back to you. Possibly in the sense of what somebody else will bring to you. Remember, don't set any expectations, Taurus, or you will be unhappy. The reason why you're being given this Master Maker energy, or this energy of the Emperor, is because for whatever reason you guys haven't been feeling on top of your shit. You guys have not been feeling stable. You guys have been feeling emotionally stable, which translates to physical instability. Stress destroys the body, and stress is not necessary in your life right now. Like I said, drop the old bag of bullshit because you guys are at a crossroads right now, and you guys are on the journey. You guys are starting a new journey, but that crossroads is your decision, and this energy is all about intuition. It's about feeling vibrations, just like a tarantula does. A tarantula is drawn by the vibrations that any creature makes. Ooh, look at that! You guys got Aries energy. Definitely, definitely, definitely the ability to create. And the singer of intuition is letting you know. The singer, the singer of intuition and the singer of initiation is letting you know that this energy that you're being initiated into, it's that boss type energy. You guys are entering into a space where this boss type energy is going to take over, and it's not necessary to carry this old bullshit because then that boss energy ends up causing this kind of stuff. And, with Ace of Cups in the reverse, there is no overflow of love. There is no overflow of passion or compassion. There's no overflow of anything. You're not giving love and you're not receiving love. But I think you already know this. Have it falling in the same side as a sinker of intuition and the oyster and the shark. I do feel like, to whatever degree, if you were to carry this energy into the future, it would be similar to having the Emperor in the reverse, which is a very, very controlling energy. And I know, Taurus, that us Earth signs, we try to control everything. But if you come from a space of trust, if you come from a space of intuition, and a space of deep, profound beauty, you will definitely move forward. And you're definitely moving forward. Like, literally, you're going to be passing right through that gate, and then you're just going to be like, I mean, you're going to be charging ahead. Because look at everything that's sitting on top of the deck right now, it has to deal with unhappiness, not reaching fulfillment, not reaching completion. But this decision is up to you, Taurus. It is up to you to decide whether you want to pass through this gate and enter into your heaven, or whether you want to stay back and continue the same cycles. The choice is yours. With that, my friends, it brings this reading to a close. I hope it resonates with you. And if it did, please like, share, subscribe. Go ahead and hit that notification bell down at the bottom next to it once you've subscribed. And this will allow you to be notified of any new messages that come through. These messages are not structured in any way. I just go off of intuition, and I go off of the lunar readings too. So I guess in some sense I have somewhat of a schedule, but it's not like I sit myself, a couple of days before the full moon or before the new moon to do this. I just do it whenever it comes up, whenever I have the ability to, operating from a space of intuitive knowledge. So with that, I hope that you Torin, have a very good morning. I hope that you guys can encompass this emperor energy and start creating a life for yourself that will make you happy, that will leave you feeling blessed and fulfilled. And I will be back here in the next 2 weeks, or possibly sooner, depending, to see what energies you guys are encompassing then, and to see what kind of energy is going to be moving into the new moon cycle, which will be in Scorpio, which is very deep, and it's going to be in the same sign as Mercury and Venus are right now. So, with that, I am David with Tarot and Astrology for All, bidding you a farewell.